Hello and welcome to another AA podcast meeting. I am the host today, Horse Whisperer, and tonight we'll be doing games night. And tonight's game is QI's board game. Cheers.
Cheers!
Right, so the aim of this game is to hit on the ends first, where it says end game. And whoever has the most points,
I know that doesn't make much.
whoever has the most points at the end wins. So I guess we'll begin. So yellow booklet, page.
Don't you have to move your thing first?
He doesn't have one.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Page 300 to number 312.
Yeah, red, white, blue.
I'd just like to point out to the audience that we've only just got this game, so it may be a lot of back talk and what are we supposed to do this? No, you're supposed to do that.
We're winging it,
Well, that's
basically.
an odd name. Right, what causes the age spots on the hands and faces of older people?
Causes what?
What causes the age spots on the hands and faces of older people? Blood clots, liver damage, exposure to sun.
Exposure.
I'm going for exposure to sun.
As am I.
I'm gonna go with blood clots.
I want to see that myself, personally.
What was the
The answers?
option? Yeah.
Blood clots, liver damage, or exposure to sun.
I'm going to go with exposure to sun as well.
The answer is exposure to sun.
Yes.
Skin becomes thinner with age, and the damage done to the pigment-producing cells by the sun becomes more apparent, although they are sometimes referred to as liver spots. There is no connection with the liver.
If there's no connection with the liver, why are they called liver spots?
Because people used to think there was.
Because science.
So everyone who
No,
got
that's
that right,
science, it'd be
Because
biology.
So
Biology
everyone-
is science.
everyone who got that
Yeah,
right
but
moved
it's
forward
specifically
3
biology.
spaces.
Yeah, but it's still a science.
Alex,
So
I have an A level in it, I would know.
That there?
you were green, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm green.
Yeah, you're green.
Alright, Alex, it's your turn to roll.
Ooh, that's a lucky one.
Moves forward 2 spaces. Oh, so you get
Oh,
a
good
chance.
Ooh.
Go on, read it out.
I don't want to.
Read it first, then if you need to read it out, then read it out.
Anytime you can present this card to another player who must immediately go backwards 6 spaces. Ooh.
It's your turn to roll because you didn't
Yeah.
land on a
Oh,
card.
good point.
You
Keep
didn't
this
land
in
on
my
a kind of
pocket.
question. You moved
So-
forward 4 spaces.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
Blue.
442.
Blue.
And the blue one, 446.
Can you imagine to see actually the IQ gang actually doing this on TV?
Right. In 1964, a giraffe named George in Chester Zoo was discovered by causing problems with what? Air taking off and landing, the migration of birds, or the telephone system.
Can you repeat that, please?
Okay. In 1964, a giraffe named George in Chester Zoo was discovered to be causing problems with what? Aircraft taking off and landing, the migrations of birds, or the telephone system.
I'm going to say the taking and landing of airplanes.
Joe?
That face is
The telephone system.
Steve?
I'm gonna go telephone system.
Your telephone system.
Well, the klaxon for this one was the aircraft taking off
Oh.
and landing. The real answer was
You know
the
what it
telephone
is, so you're
system.
safe for the
God
moment.
damn it.
The rest of us get to move
George
forward
stood
3.
20 feet tall and apparently enjoyed the buzz he got from licking the telephone wires that passed near his enclosure. After 6 months of interrupted calls, he was discovered to be the culprit, and the wires were raised by 3 feet to put them out of his reach.
I really, really wish I'd pressed the buzzer.
Oh, that's
So
brilliant.
We all move forward 3.
Yep.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Move me forward,
1,
please.
2, 3. Button Alex.
So now.
You present
You
that
bastard!
Yes!
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was
Come on,
sweet.
So
So that's basically
Steve gets plus 3 points at the end of that. Alex, what colour are you? You're white.
I'm white, yes.
So you don't get any points that
No,
round.
no.
Who, Joe, you red?
I'm red, yes.
So you get plus 4 points up to the end of that. Oh.
Yes!
And Evan gets plus 6.
So basically, that draft doing that is basically the human equivalent of licking the 9-volt battery, really.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Anyone who says that they haven't licked 9-volt battery is a liar.
My sister did.
Huh? What, lick a 9-volt
Yeah,
battery?
she claimed that she could taste whether or not
So,
it was
red.
live or not.
That's what
You
you're supposed to
are
do.
on
Seems
red,
to be
so
working.
we 253.
No.
Red, white,
Yeah,
blue,
oh,
235.
Yeah, there's I made a joke about it on Facebook, and then someone immediately put on, was like, "Oh yes, you can taste when a storm's coming. You can feel it in the air." She's just like, "No,
Right.
I was licking batteries."
This is a true or false question.
True.
False.
Potatoes.
False. The
B. The answer is B.
The town of
False.
Churchill in Manitoba, Canada, has a jail for polar bears. True or false?
Oh, come on. I have to be the first, don't I? I'm going to say that there is... Where'd you say this place was?
Manitoba in Canada.
I'm going to say true.
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 I'll go with true.
The answer is true. The
Yes!
town is a tourist centre largely because of the large number of polar bears in the area. When they stay in town, however, they are tranquilised and held in specific structured cells until they can be returned to the wild.
Bet you didn't know that, did you?
Did you know that they love toothpaste as well?
Rubbish.
Everyone move forward 3
I
spaces.
think it is
No,
in
they
Canada.
prefer Coca-Cola.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think in
One,
Canada
two,
there's like a rule
one,
where
two,
it
three.
specifically says you're not allowed to push a moose out of a moving aircraft.
Really?
They have to specify that.
You're right.
Yeah.
7.
Although I know I've got no idea if that rule still applies. I read it in a book
So,
once.
what is it? Plus 9 for both of you. Oh, it's Evan. It's your turn to roll.
Right then, the dice of death.
I'd love to go to Canada sometime.
You'll sacrifice Steve to the dice god. One,
Three,
two,
three,
Right,
three.
so you move
Three.
forward 3 spaces anyway.
It's fine. Do I?
And I was going to find question 333.
At least it wasn't question 666.
Mm-hmm.
I got
The
that.
Right,
moral
it's
of
I
the
did that in
beast.
shot put once.
It's another true or false question. The first trains on the London Underground didn't have windows. True or false?
The first ever trains on the London Underground didn't have windows.
True or false?
True or false? I'm going to say true.
True.
Well, given that it's underground, there wouldn't be much to look at. It would make sense to have no windows, so true.
I'll go with true.
The answer is true. When the
Yes.
first trains were designed, it was reasoned that there was nothing to see, so the cheaper option of window carriages was aborted, but passengers complained of the panic and claustrophobia, so
Okay.
windows were introduced.
Well-
Everyone move forward 3 spaces.
Well, I don't get it. The window is where's the window and there's the wall of the tunnel. What's the point?
2,
Thank you.
3.
Well, of course you want to look at the rats scurrying across the walls.
Plus
No,
11 for
I think the
Alex.
idea was so they knew when they pulled into a station.
And
Yeah, yes, good.
that is Steve.
Still.
Yeah, so plus 12.
Is it me? Yeah, but think of how many movies that must have had without introducing windows.
I think that's only
Stuff like
propaganda.
Die Hard.
Who's green?
I know when they first started making trains, like that went above the land. They
Steam.
didn't- Yeah, steam ones. The carriages originally didn't have like roofs or windows.
Yeah, they
They
were
just
open tops.
And they only started
Really?
putting in.
That's
Oh,
cool.
excellent. Swap the position on the board with a player of your choice. This can be used at any time, but not against any player on a square below -25 or above +25. I'm currently in the lead, so I'm not going to use that for the moment. But yeah, they only started putting in windows when they actually started having passengers freeze to death.
Well, to freeze to literal death, or are we just speaking
Come
metaphorically?
on,
Freeze,
snake
not literal.
eyes.
Yeah.
People would
Feels
not
like I'm doing a
people
cocktail
would
on my
not
hand.
fucking
Come
murder.
on, snake eyes.
Well, you're travelling pretty fast, and if it's in winter, the wind chill's going to be like, it's going to be
Put
absolutely
you forward
fastest.
2 spaces.
Bye, Bobby.
Today? Right, red, white, and blue.
224.
2 to 4.
Lucky number.
That's 12.
Yours 12.
Mine's
Mine's 13.
Right. Why are turkeys called turkeys? They come from Turkey. They were first farmed in a town of Turkey in Virginia.
Virginia.
Yep. Or they were.
Jesus God,
they
you're,
were
you're horny.
confused with turkey fowl.
William, there's a large bird in my vagina.
What was that last one?
Or they were confused with turkey fowl.
Turkey Fall. So they're either from Turkey, or they were from a country called Turkey,
Town.
a town called Turkey
in Virginia.
in Virginia,
I didn't see
Or they were
that.
confused with something else called turkey.
or they were confused.
Turkey fowl.
I'm
Can I
going.
remind you guys of the klaxon buzzer?
Yeah, but he's never going to get hit
Yeah.
on it, is he?
No, he's not.
We didn't think this out.
Oh well, too late, isn't it, viewers?
Yes.
I'm going to say because they were confused from the turkey files. That's what I'm going to say. Stop put you put in the faces to say you're wrong.
Town in
face.
Virginia called Turkey.
Town in Virginia.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the town as well.
The actual answer was they were confused with turkey fowl.
Yes! Get in! Yes!
The Europeans who first came across them thought they were the same as guinea fowl, as a bird also known as turkey fowl. They are not, but the name stuck.
Learn something new every day.
Alex, move forward 3 spaces.
See,
Once
you-
everyone
you-
stays in
Oh yeah!
You need to learn to keep a straight face.
You do. I understand why he's smiling though, because he put the other smile. Like, when you say something, it's like you're wrong. It's like I know the real answer, and you're wrong.
What you just the idea is rather
You should
than
wear a mask.
like try and
rather.
keep a straight face, just like as soon as you finish the answers, just go,
Yeah.
and then no one can get you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's what it turns out. He's got a
Red,
really bizarre
white,
tell, like his eyebrows
blue.
start going up and
How
down.
about it, guys?
563 for the green.
Oh God. I can't believe I got that right. Unbelievable.
Right. In hot, sunny weathers, do you keep cooler when wearing dark clothes or light coloured clothes? You A, dark clothes. B, light clothes. C, it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go with C. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to go with dark clothes.
I'm going to go with light because I'm sure light reflects, dark absorbs. So light.
Yeah, I'm going with light as well.
The actual answer is C, it doesn't matter. Tests have shown that colour makes virtually no difference. The key is the looseness of the clothes, which is why desert roads wear loose-fitting robes, often black in colour. And the klaxon for that round was actually light-coloured clothes.
I'll admit I kind of cheated on this because I recently saw an episode of QY which the answer was that it doesn't matter.
Well, that's not
Sorry.
really cheating.
Well, it is
It's
kind
research.
of.
So
Yes.
Alex, move forward
That's
3
not really
spaces.
research.
How many spaces?
3.
3.
3.
Unless you were sat there with the booklets.
No, of course not. I didn't even know this game existed. I didn't know it was that popular. The game. You know you made it when the game that you play on TV is it's in the game board. You know you've
Yeah.
watched it live.
225.
So if you're sat at home and your life becomes a game board, then you've won. You've won at life.
Right.
You can be a winner in the game of life.
Yeah, exactly. God, I remember that game. Or the dating game. That was
Wow,
one.
there's actually a spelling mistake in here.
You should ring up Stephen Fry.
They
now.
say one average who has
On
the largest
average.
brain.
No,
They say one average who
One
has
average.
who has the largest brain.
Typo alert.
So on average, who has the largest brain? Men, women, or there's no difference in size.
Ooh, I know this. I think.
People with large heads.
Now, my mind says it doesn't matter, but I remember reading watching an episode, and it compared two episodes. It showed the female and the male, and it showed that the male was significantly larger. So I'm going with male, larger.
Yes. I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, we can see the smoke.
Yeah.
Me brain big.
There's your
I'm
answer. It's only
fairly
one
sure. I have also seen that episode of QI, and I'm fairly sure that it said that men had the bigger brains, but that didn't at all correlate with any form of intellect.
That's basically the same thing, right? It wasn't. No, it wasn't specifically asking about the intelligence. It was asking about the actual size. So
So are we talking physical size?
Yeah.
mass.
Yeah, no,
Mass.
I was asking him.
No, I'm just
Who has
clarifying.
the larger brains?
Actually, it wasn't an episode I watched. It was in a science lesson back at school.
I'm gonna go
So
with
I
men.
remember it from back at school.
And think about it evolutionary. Back in historic times, men would do most of the hunting and gathering, so it would make sense for them to be slightly more evolved in that respect,
Evolution, maybe.
for more cognitive functions. I'm probably talking complete bullshit here,
No,
but
no,
So-
no.
Sure. Answer.
Makes some sense.
So what are you going with?
men.
I'm going with men.
Ah, but man.
The answer is men. Men's brains are larger on average than women's. Even with a man and a woman on the same height and weight, the man's brain is around 100 grams heavier.
Was it big brain doesn't mean more intelligence because
No,
most
exactly.
of the brain is just taken up with thoughts of bacon.
Yeah. Like,
Hey,
Everybody
vegetarian.
move forwards 3 spaces.
They're still taken up with thoughts of bacon.
yeah, exactly. Bacon makes everything better. Unless you're a vegetarian, then
22.
hard luck.
Who's red?
Me.
I remember. I remember seeing this.
Yeah, he is.
We're all white.
Yes, I'm white. I know. I'm specifically
You're
white.
green.
I'm a vampire. You
Plus
see.
I'm Caucasian.
I'm a Steve.
You're wearing a flat cap.
Yeah,
Just
Brian
remember
Johnson.
your thing is nerfed at plus
Brian
25.
Johnson.
Yeah, my thing is nerfed at plus 25. No one is at plus 25 yet.
Right.
I'm waiting it to be me.
Who's next to roll?
It should be.
Alex.
No, I've rolled.
Rather.
You've rolled. Yeah.
Steve's rolled.
Steve rolled. Yeah. How does the time fly?
Red, white,
4. Move me forward 4.
3, 4.
Thank you, Slave.
blue. Red, white, blue. So,
So 5,
Yellow.
4,
The rule is
2.
Call me
Stop playing
Steve.
footsie with me, for God's sake!
I put my foot down.
Yeah, you're playing footsie with me. Stop it. This is a very intellectual and
Right.
mature game. Stop it.
True or false? Earl Grey
You
tea
started it.
was named after a British Prime Minister.
What was that?
Earl
True
Grey.
or false? Earl Grey tea was named after a British Prime Minister.
I'm not allowed to text my sister, am I?
No,
No.
what would she know? Not that I'm
She
shading you.
drinks a shit ton of tea.
What? Yeah, but it doesn't mean it has to be. It's actually Earl
Yeah,
Grey.
well, she's like just an expert in tea in general.
Ugh, I can't stand Earl Grey. Earl Grey being a president in America,
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister in England or in America.
They don't have prime ministers in America.
Well, good job too, isn't it? Shut up, Steve. I've been drinking. Leave me alone. I'm gonna say false.
Okay.
False.
I'm probably gonna regret that. But hey.
I'm gonna go with true.
You know, I'll go with true.
The answer is true.
Oh,
Yeah,
what? Are you
right.
kidding me?
The tea blend flavoured with bergamot oil, which was originally
Orange
be-
fan.
to
Alright,
be
thanks, yeah.
to have been a gift on the second Earl Grey, who was Prime Minister in the 1830s.
Unbelievable. I'm gobsmacked. This is
Right,
rubbish.
So, no
Ball
points
cocky.
for Alex
It's
or
not our
Joe.
fault you can't brain good.
And
I'm on plus 20,
We can do the good brain things.
plus 25 for
I'll add all that up at the end. And move forwards 3.
You'll
Yellow. 5 to each.
Lello. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Diddly dee.
We're getting a copyright strike.
Right, the road leading to Tyburn was executions were conducted in London, used to be known as the Tyburn Road. By what name is it now known? The Mall, Oxford Street, Petticoat Lane, or the Mall, Oxford Street, or Petticoat Lane.
Could you repeat that, please?
The road leading to Tyburn, where executions were conducted in London, used to be known as the Tyburn Road. By what name is it now known? The Mall, Oxford Street, or Petticoat Lane?
I'm going to go with Petticoat Lane because that's the only street I know in London. Other than Baker Street.
I think it was the Mall. That's how you pronounce it. Not Mall, Mal.
Fine, man.
We're not American.
Yankee scumbag.
Why am I having an American?
No racism.
Anyway, yeah, I think I'll go with the Mall as well.
Was the other one Oxford Street?
Hello?
Was the other Oxford
The Mall,
Street?
Oxford Street, or Petticoat
That's
Lane?
what
I'm just
before.
going to go with Oxford Street. So.
The answer is in fact Oxford Street.
Holy shit!
Tyburn was on the site where Malibu Arch now stands. Execution took place there from the 20th century through to the 18th century, but in the later years, the associates with hanging led to the road being renamed.
Oh.
Excellent time. Wow.
I dare say I'll learn more from this game board than I'll ever in my childhood years of being at school. Wouldn't surprise me. I seem to learn more on
I
that.
learned from reading the books and questions.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Your
Two,
ace exam.
and
Right?
red, white, blue. So 4, 2, 1 from the green book.
41. In which capital did a Californian woman named Joanna Quigley make
Quigley.
Quigley
Right.
make the news in 1980s? Astrologer to the White House, the first woman Supreme Court judge, or the first woman in space?
What was those
Sorry,
options again?
Can you repeat the question, please?
In which
In which
In
capital?
what capital did a Californian woman named Joanna Quigley make the news in 1980s? Astrologer to the White House. Astrologer to the White House. First woman Supreme Court judge, or the first woman in space?
I'm gonna go
What was
with
the name again?
Joanna Quigley.
Quigley. You think it'd be a name that you won't forget, but clearly. I'm gonna go with first astronaut in space.
Supreme Court judge.
Supreme Court judge.
Supreme Court judge.
You obviously know something.
The answer is
We're all wrong.
and the
You're
klaxon for that
joking
one
me.
was the first woman Supreme Court judge.
Ah, yeah.
Joanna
Mikey
Quigley.
wins that one.
Joanna Quigley was consulted
He was
regularly
here.
by the Ronald and Nancy
He probably
Reagan,
would.
claiming to play a significant role in the nation's affairs of state.
You know, I think at the end of this, the audience is going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've probably
Well,
got
obviously
most
they've
of
got
these
the
questions.
internet.
They've got the internet.
They've probably
And in
got
so
most
many
of these
ways,
right
they
now.
lose because they've just watched us play this game.
Yeah.
Unfair
So
wizards.
that's no points to anyone that round.
You know, the funny thing is that we have a Stephen, yet he's not the one presenting. How's that?
Well, I present my own quiz, so.
Yeah, true.
You move one.
Hey Joe. So, 514 for green.
You know, if Stephen Fry ever adopts a son, I reckon that he would grow his son or daughter to be a one-in-a-nutshell motherfucker.
Right. What was unusual about Kai Lung, the Chinese man?
Kai Lung.
Kai Lung, the Chinese man who credited with investigating paper. He was he was only 12 years old at the time. He was actually trying to investigate gunpowder. Invest gunpowder.
What was
Sorry.
the question again?
What was unusual about Kai Lung, the Chinese man who credited with inventing paper?
And what were the options?
He was a. I'll let Alex read that out. I'll cover the answer.
Okay. He was a
Eunuch.
it's a funny word.
How's it spelled?
EUNUCH. Eunuch.
Eunuch. He was only 12 years old at the time, or he was trying to invent gunpowder.
I'd first of all like to ask, what is a eunuch?
Someone who's had their balls cut off.
Oh.
The castrati.
Oh!
Yeah, I found it too.
Oh!
Oh,
you bugger.
Yes.
The
Oh,
balls.
why
It
would
might be
you do
unsullied,
that,
so I'm
though?
not going to fuck with them.
Oh,
Maybe it's
okay.
in his religion.
Alex?
No, it was usually a punishment for rape.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually thinking of bringing that back in Australia, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah.
Castration.
Anyway, what's your answer, Alex?
I'm sorry, but you'll have to repeat the question to me again.
He's too busy thinking about them.
Testicles.
What was unusual
Being
about
chopped off.
Kai Lung, the Chinese man who credited with inventing paper?
Okay, I'm gonna say. What was the unusual thing?
Yes, about him.
What was the unusual thing? Well, if you said editing paper, and then one of the answers being that he was actually trying to create
Gunpowder.
gunpowder.
Does it give a year in which he did it?
Nope.
Typical. I'm gonna say the last one. I'm gonna say he was trying.
He was trying to invent gunpowder.
Yeah.
What was the second one again?
He was only 12 years old at the time.
I'm going to go with that. He was
Yeah.
only 12.
A 12-year-old invented paper? Who would know?
Given the rest materials for gunpowder, I doubt that would be used to make paper, so I'm going to go with that he was a eunuch.
I think I'll go with a eunuch as well.
The actual answer is he was a eunuch.
Mm.
And the klaxon for that one was he was trying to invent gunpowder.
3, 2.
Alright, oh, game ends. Oh. I got the
Kai
game end.
Lung was a eunuch who emerged in the paper making in the early 2nd century, and still essentially those used today. And that is game over now.
I don't get that. Why is that weird? That the fact that he had his balls chopped off, that he would then be making paper. He could have been then making toys for all I know.
Well, he wouldn't have been making love, that's for sure.
Hey! Woohoo! High five. Right.
Need to add up the scores and see who's won. The winner today is in fact Steve with 91 points. Shortly followed by Evan with 89. No, sorry. Yeah, Steve first with 91. Evan shortly following with 89. Followed by Alex with 79. And Joe
You jammy
in
little
fourth.
prick.
So, Steve, you get to pick your prize for tonight.
Steve gets the noms.
I'm going to go with the twins.
I do.
Okay, and
This
second
was-
place
Yay!
gets the Gummy Bears. Thank you for joining us with another video of the AA meeting. Join us next week. Cheers.
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 Henry.
Greg.